So probably most of you that come by this channel know that I shoot primarily, and I say primarily, and it is what it is. I shoot with Canon cameras. So R6, RP, and the only one that's kind of non-Canon-y for us here is the one that shoots up top. And it's literally just an iPhone. And I've been wanting to get a camera, an actual camera up there, because I like to use my iPhones down here sometimes. But I wasn't sure what to get. And I've had my eye on the Sony ZV-1, ZV-1, however, I'm in Canada, I don't know. So that's been on my list, and the biggest reason for it is that it's small, so light, it does what it needs to do, and it has that product, right? That product, what is it called? Product feature autofocus, which was awesome. Something I really wanted, so that if I was moving my hands up and down, that it would keep it in focus, right? I thought that was important. So on Sony Alpha Rumors, because haven't been looking at buying it yet. It's something that we're gonna buy hopefully soon in the new location. The Sony Alpha Rumors has the specs supposedly for the Sony ZV-E10, and it really is basically a ZV-1, and it says here like a Sony Alpha, what does it say? Sony Alpha A5000-ish body, kind of put together. So here's the specs. 24 megapixel APS-C sensor. Again, that's fine. Now the nice thing is it is a bigger sensor than the ZV-1, ZV-1, ZV. I think it's ZV-1. Kit lens will be a 16-50. Now of course that will have a crop on it, but should get us fairly wide. They are saying that it'll have 4K 25. But I'm guessing that's going to be, my hope is that's going to be 24 here in North America. You can do full HD in 100p, so some decent slow motion. Standard and active stabilization, again very similar to the ZV-1. Autofocus with face priority, which is nice. And of course, the feature that is the one that I've been most interested in is the product feature autofocus mode. So it will lock on faces until there is a product shown that is closer to the camera. So again, if you were doing this and I was like face, which it is here, but I held something up here, you'll notice even though my hand is here, it's still focusing on my face. And I kind of have to cover my face for it to figure out where my hand is, right? So, and then back to my face. So that product feature, for me, if I can replace that, could be really good. It has a button for bokeh mode, of course, which is going to just change all the features so that it prioritizes really shallow or the low aperture. Dedicated button to swap between S and Q, photo and video. USB-C tethered direct streaming to PC. That's kind of cool. Fully articulating screen, again very similar to the ZV-1 because it was really focused on vloggers. And as it says here, it's a Sony A5 blah 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 body with no EV. For me, don't need it. The articulating screen is all I need. Price will be around $899 US, 900 euros. So the real question then is, how many people do you think this camera would be appealing to? Even for me, I look at this and I'm like, oh, I like that. But the question then is, will the ZV-1 go down in price? Because it still has the features I want. It's not going to be like a full, my primary camera or anything like that. Or do you spend the little bit extra, right, 100 or 200 to get something that you're like, you know what, I can change lenses. I get an APS-C sensor. It is, you know, if you are traveling and you want something just a little smaller and lighter that you can use. So ZV-1 or this ZV-E10, you know, I have to see official pricing for sure and size. But yeah, what do you guys think? Comments. What do you think of the specs of this? Also, which would you look at? Which would you, and why? Because you know what? Sometimes you just need somebody else's opinions, like yours, on this. And yeah, I'd have a Sony camera in the mix because I've been curious. I have. All right, my friends, that's new news on the ZV-E10 APS-C E-mount camera. That looks like it should be coming out sometime this year. Hopefully not that far away. All right, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that little notification bell down below, and we will see you fine folks tomorrow. Later, guys.